Hello there, Scorpio. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. We're so glad you joined us. So today we are doing your mid-October reading. This is actually good from now until mid-November. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you have. Your readings have been absolutely amazing lately. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. And I feel like you are really and truly doing that. Exchanging gifts, yes. You know, understanding that there is a give and take in the world, that when you put out your gifts, your love, your light to the world, that the universe will provide for you. You know, will send love, light, abundance in your direction. And it's really just, you know, just a lovely energy of just knowing that that's the way it all works. A sense of calm, of peace, of understanding, you know, that you don't have to overgive in a situation. You know, it could be that you have been in situations, relationships before where you overgave, and now you're understanding, oh, I don't have to overgive, you know. That part of our journey is learning to give and then also allow others to give back to us. So really lovely energy there. All right, so let's go to the tarot. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your present energy, then your area of resistance or your obstacle, what you don't see on your path, and then we'll take a look at advice from Spirit about how to move through this. Yeah. All right. So there's a sense of healing, you know, having new supportive connections coming into your life in order to help you to heal. There's an energy here of moving on, okay, from a situation in some way. So it could be that, you know, someone has left your life, a situation has left your life, or you're afraid they may leave your life, you know, but stepping into your creative talents, your gifts, your spiritual gifts, or whatever you're putting out into the world, realizing, okay, I'm doing that. I'm planning. I'm taking action. I'm going in that direction. And that there could be things that maybe you have to leave behind as you step into this. There's a sense of, you know, feeling a little bit trapped, as if you can't go in the direction that you want to towards new supportive connections. But it's all about loving yourself, recognizing, you know, that when you love yourself, you will be recognized for the efforts, for the love, for the light that you are sharing with the world. Lovely energy here, lovely. So let's take a look at your present energy. Kindred partnership, okay? You know, this could be a family member, friend, co-worker. There's some relationship that could be at this time a little bit turbulent that you're trying to move into calmer waters. You know, it's a situation in your life that, you know, you're just not. This relationship isn't where you want it to be. So in other words, you may have either overgiven in this situation or over expected in this situation. It's balancing that out, understanding that if this is a connection that you want, it's understanding that you see how the lizard has like, you know, kind of like a leg on both of these stalks, I guess, right? In order to balance there in the middle, right? You're balancing your energy, how much you give to this connection and how much you allow this person to give to you. So there has to be that balance. And sure, at some times, you know, we overgive it in a situation because the other person isn't able to give at that time. You know, maybe they have a health crisis or they're going through a financial situation or something. But then at some point, you know, then they start giving back into the situation. So it's not that we always have to have that equal balance, but over time there needs to be an equal balance. And once again, I feel as if you're stepping into this energy. You could be dealing with, you know, a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, doesn't have to be, but somebody that is kind of a little bit determined to do things their way, maybe going out on their own in some way. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, this situation is just kind of leaving you a little bit. You have an opportunity to move on to calmer waters, and yet at the same time, this situation is, you're kind of wondering, if I move on, if I kind of I try to bring balance into this situation, okay, in the end, will I still feel a little bit left out? This is a situation where you may, almost a sense you feel like maybe you're competing, and that you're not going to get, maybe what it is that you're truly wanting, or I'm going to add needing in this situation. So Page of Cups on the bottom. I feel like you have, there's this sense that somebody is trying to come in to balance this out. I think you feel like that this is about to be balanced out. Somebody perhaps coming in with an extra cup of love because maybe you've been overgiving in the situation. So they come in with an extra cup of love in order to help balance this out, to celebrate. I think intuitively, this is going to work out. This is a celebratory energy here. But it's kind of, I feel like you may be at this time going through this situation and thinking, how can I bring it into balance? It's almost like you're trying to play a little bit of mind games, trying to figure out what's the best way to bring this in without you getting hurt, right? Yeah. So, the only thing I would say, Scorpio, is that when we are making decisions based on our fears of being left out, right? Then we're not in our heart space. And when we're not in our heart space, we're not necessarily making the best decisions for us. Sometimes we have to look at things completely logically and make a decision. But this is something that is near and dear to your heart, something that you are wanting, okay, for the energy to change from being a little bit turbulent or bumpy, rocky at this time into something that is calmer. And the only way that you can do that, okay, is to allow this. It's almost like you're blocking this person's apology. It's a kind of an interesting thing, because I honestly think you're blocking it just to protect your own heart. It's kind of like, do I really want to open the door and allow this person back in? So let's see what we have here. Yeah, because your obstacle, or what you don't see coming onto your path, but is that there is this truth coming in about how somebody in this situation is feeling left out, is feeling in the cold. The consciousness of lack is feeling unworthy of this connection, or unworthy of what is going on, right? Now, this could be you, okay, stepping into this truth of how you are feeling unworthy in this situation. Or this could be the other person coming into a sense of speaking their truth about how they feel unworthy in this situation. Somebody here really feels taken advantage of. A sense, it could even be both of you, Scorpio. It really and truly could. It's almost as if there's this energy of hurt feelings, okay, kind of like, let's go our own way, and yet at the same time, it's almost like the universe is trying to hold both of you together. Because if you look, the stocks kind of go up and away. Your paths are kind of like going in different directions, and it's almost as if the universe, your spirit guides, are the lizard, and they're trying to hold your paths together at this time. It's almost like your spirit guides and angels are saying, Scorpio, we need a little help here. We can't hold this together too much longer. So let's clarify this. Let's see what, you could be trying to move on to new supportive connections, saying, okay, I'm leaving this connection. I want to move on to new connections that are supportive, more healing, are going to bring me what it is that I want. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, somebody's wanting to work this out. We have the Knight of Cups, an energy of somebody coming in and with the Knight of Cups really expressing how they feel, bringing in some type of an offer, saying, hey, Scorpio, can we work this out? Yeah, and this, I feel this is just lovely energy because you have the Sun card, and the Wheel of Fortune. But with the Two of Pentacles in the middle, it's kind of like you're trying to figure out, is this really going to bring me what I truly want or not? So the thing is that when we clarify this energy of somebody stepping into their truth about how this connection is a big, something that they truly want, and yet at the same time they feel like they can't have it for some reason. All right. What happens is that not stepping into your truth, or the other person not stepping into their truth, is actually sabotaging the situation. It's almost as if you have to step into your truth to recognize how painful this situation is in order to be able to move on. You're being asked to really make a decision about putting time and energy into this, reassessing how you feel about this situation, reassessing the actions that you can take, or perhaps the actions that you've taken in the past, or perhaps reassessing what it is that you want out of this connection. Kind of interesting, Cancer had somewhat of a similar message, So your advice here is that there is a chance for this relationship situation to work out in your favor, to bring you the happiness and the joy that you are seeking. Something has to change, that's for sure, because we have the Five of Pentacles. Something has to change, but let's take a look at what has to change. It could be just, the amount of energy and love that you're putting into this, allowing, there is this sense that maybe you are giving, but you're not allowing somebody else to give to you. Almost like blocking that, right? Kind of like blocking. I don't want, it's almost a sense of, you want this person to come in perhaps with an apology, their truth, their feelings, right? And yet at the same time, you're kind of like, I don't want that to happen, because then I have to decide, it's almost like easier to say, okay, I don't want this person in my life, than to say, okay, I want this person in my life, and then to work on the healing of how you have this equal give and take. This is somewhat of a codependent relationship. Perhaps somebody that you have difficulty creating healthy boundaries and holding those healthy boundaries. And the other person, I think, does too. It's kind of like you're opening each other up for this with the kindred partnership. It's kind of like helping each other to learn how to have these healthy boundaries, clear communication, recognizing your feelings, and also sharing them with this person. So let's see what this oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, somebody wants to come in and express their feelings, to drop the burden. This is, honestly, I feel like you are manifesting this, but I feel like this person is also manifesting this. There is a broken heart. It could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there's an energy of feeling as if somebody only wants something one way. It's a little bit of a stubborn energy here. It does not have to be a male, but somebody seeing things, it's a little bit of my way or the highway, right? And this is causing a little bit of pain here, where there could be sunshine and love and abundance. Instead, there's pain. So the King of Swords, and this can, it depends on your situation. This could be even you standing in this sense of, no, I'm not giving any more to that connection, right? Somebody here is kind of like saying, no, I'm not giving any more to that connection. Well, you can't force people to give to the connection, right? I mean, you can't. But there is also this energy of this opportunity here where there can be some balance coming into this situation. There's this chance for a second, opening, a reuniting, reconciliation energy, putting time and energy into that. So let's see what your soul truth card says. Try to find you some more. Let's take a look at the plan, because I'm trying to figure out if you are the one that's to take action or this other person is to take action, because there's that energy of ebb and flow, right? Somebody needs to take action and the other person needs to allow them to take action. That's the ebb and flow. So if you're kind of in this energy of, well, the ball's in their court, they have to take action, they have to reach out to me, okay? Then the only thing is that you have to unblock that. You have to allow this person the space in order to do that. You have to get into your heart space of saying, yes, I am ready to accept, whatever is being, sent your way, whether it's just a text of, hey, how are you doing? Or, you have your birthday coming up, right? So perhaps some of you are thinking, this person could reach out, say, hey, happy birthday, right? And then you could perceive that in a couple of different ways. Oh, how dare they? How dare they said happy birthday or something like that. That would be blocking, blocking. They've, given something. The universe is asking you that whatever the situation is, to allow their energy to come into yours, and then also to allow your energy to flow back to them. It's almost as if there's this door being opened, but there has to be also a little bit more this ebb and flow of energy, even telepathically, even just energetically. Yeah, really stepping into your truth. How do you feel about the situation? What is it that you would like for this situation? What outcome would you like? Because you have the Magician. I feel like you can manifest what it is that you want at this time. Yeah. Knowing that this can go in a new direction, okay? It's almost as if, can we choose again, right? Can we choose to walk away from what we had before was not working? We have to walk away from that, but we have to walk in this towards our Ten of Cups, understanding that in this situation, okay, there is a lot of love. There is a lot of love. So it's choosing. It's a little bit of choosing. There is so much love in this connection. Am I willing to allow, okay? Because there is a little bit of energy. If somebody has closed off, okay, the energy here. And if it's you, all the universe is asking for you to do is sit and hold space for this person to open up your heart, to say to the universe, I am willing to welcome this person's cup of love, right? That's all you have to do. I mean, you don't have to accept them back into your life quite yet, because if you, distance yourself for a reason, but there is this energy that there's a chance to reunite, to find more balance in this situation than what you are experiencing at this time. All right, so let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Scorpio, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see what we have here. What can I do to make a difference? Yeah. It is this energy of asking yourself, the soul being, the sun being that you are, What can I do differently? You know, there is this energy of both parties have to do something differently for perhaps this to come back together. And I know if you've been, you know, kind of burned by this person, Scorpio, your reaction might be, well, yeah, but they have to do something. The universe is saying, okay, we're not keeping tabs on who's done what. The universe is just saying, can you open your heart just a little bit and allow the energies to start flowing in this connection? If you're feeling hurt right now, the reason you're feeling hurt is because it is such a deep connection, right? And to recognize, okay, you know, when we're truly hurt by somebody that we really love, sometimes it takes us time to heal. But you may be thinking, I don't know, am I truly healed from all of what has transpired? Yes, you are. You know, you're stepping into this energy. You have the Two of Cups. You know, this is a connection that is truly meant to be in your life. It may come back into your life in a different form. It may not be exactly the same way as it was before, but there is this energy of give and take in this situation. All right, so what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? And, you know, that is part of it. You're truly being called to recognize this as a soul, an opportunity. Let's put it that way. An opportunity for soul evolution, right? So easy to walk away from a relationship. That can be difficult, right? But it's even harder to work on the relationship, to heal what you need to heal within you, the other person heal what they need to heal in them, and then to heal the connection. So I feel like, especially if you haven't been talking to this person for some time, there could be the sense that you've done some healing, the other person has done some healing. Perhaps it is time to see if you can bring the connection back together in some way. And for some of you, this may not be a romantic partner. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It's somebody, though, that is truly, you know, oh, look at that. Truly, I'm trying to, okay, I don't know why I did that. I stopped in and then it came back in. Sorry about that. Don't know how long it was blurred because I don't look over there too often. So anyway, there is this idea that this is a very strong connection. You know, they're coming back with that blurriness. You know, the blurred lines of this connection. There's, you know, there's a message there about, you know, not being maybe so harsh, blurring the lines of, you know, fault and blame and regret and shame and guilt, you know, kind of understanding that it's time to kind of like put that out of focus. And then instead, you know, that's all in the ego, you know, all in our heads, kind of instead focusing on the love in this situation, because there is a lot of love. It's about taking this connection to the next level, understanding, okay, the way it was working before was not making us happy, but there is a lot of love. So how can we get to the 10 of Cups in this situation? How can we do the healing? You know, perhaps together, but how do we do the healing? How do we get this to work out? It's, you know, something that I think you're wanting in your life long term, right? This reuniting is something that is really important. Whether you truly recognize that or not, it's kind of like almost like nudging you. It's the universe nudging you in that direction. All right, Scorpio, I really do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.